the shadows where the whispers dwell, always trying to unring the bell. The red road calls a path less known, with haunted streets where the eerie winds moan. Creatures lurking just beyond the light, not just tales spun to frighten the night. The masquerade of ghosts, they walk among in this gritty realm. We're all too young. Take the red road, let the spirits on.
What's up, everybody? It's Rez. I'm still on the road on my way home from North Paranormal 2026. It's a blast. And we're going to call this the Road Show. There's going to be 3 of us that were down there in NOLA hanging out. We're all going to get on here and talk about our experiences. So, guys, come on up.
There we are.
Hey.
Hey. We got the amazing Mr. Ed Levine, and we got the always beautiful Southern Spice, Gwen Johns.
Yeah, thank you guys.
They're at home, guys. They're already at home. Me?
Yeah.
We're out cruising the countryside. Yeah.
Last night, yesterday, we left the hotel, got on the road, and just beelined it all the way home. Dropped Larry off about 1 a.m., got home myself around 2 a.m., and unfortunately, Larry got into a car accident a few hours ago, so he's not going to make it tonight.
Right.
Well, guys, since I'm on my phone and y'all are on your computers, I cannot see any of the chat, so you're going to have to tell me what they're saying, okay?
It's just Matt. Hey, Matt. He's saying, hey, brother. Spire, of course.
What's up, little bro?
Yeah. And other people should be popping in soon, but I'll tell you guys, I'm home. We came to South Carolina, and it took probably 11 hours because we had to stop here and there just out of exhaustion. And it was a great con. I thank Chris, thank Jennifer, and everybody involved. And, of course, I was busy as could be in interviewing people and just everywhere talking to everybody. There's so much to download that it's going to take me a couple of days. So, but it was great. And it was great seeing you guys, too. We left about the same time as Ed and his wife and son did. And Larry. Yeah. I hugged them by, and we got in the van and took off. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't leave until the last minute to check out. They say, hey, you got to go. Like, all right, cool, deuces. We headed towards Memphis from there. Figured this was an opportunity to go see Beale Street and check out a little bit extra on the road that we've never seen before. You know, I waited my entire life to travel like this. And with my son only being 21, I wanted to give him the opportunity to see as much as possible. Mm-hmm. So that's why we've been taking it easy and checking out the countryside. Now, back to the Paracon, man, I'm going to tell you, I think this was a real class act operation. You know, Chris and Jennifer, they care about their vendors and their people. Mm-hmm. I've never seen a con that gave so much and cared so much about its people that were there that they brought in. You know, a lot of these cons I've seen a trend lately that all they care about is selling a booth and booking their investigations. And once that's done, who cares about everyone that shows up? Mm-hmm. Where Chris and Jen actually cared from day one. And my hat's off to them for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, that's Southern hospitality for you.
Yep. You know. Now, Gwen, did you go on any you did some investigations down there, right?
I did the I'm gonna say this wrong. Y'all, you forgive me. I really am exhausted. I had a little something done today, so I'm a little out there. But I investigated is it Claudette or Claudine?
Claudine, anyway, I think it is.
Claudine, if I say it wrong, I apologize, but I was doing my thing. I was investigating a little bit, but I was also, of course, doing the producing and kind of half in, half out. So, but the funny thing was if you look in the house, it's got a fireplace in the middle. There's a section over here, section over there. Well, they were over there. Ron Yacovetti, Lourdes Gonzalez, Lee, and a bunch of folks, and of course Matt were over there, and I was over here, and I could hear through the fireplace actually clearer than they could because it was through the fireplace in another room. And of course we had some folks at the Andrew Jackson Hotel, and I was, you know, trying to pop back and forth. Well, I could hear Andrew Jackson Hotel in my ear. They couldn't hear it. They said table, and the equipment in where we were, with no way they could hear it, said table. So that was a little interesting. But that's just a little bit of snippet. Then the next house I did the Andrew Jackson Hotel, and Ed was there and his wife was there. So and we had some interesting stuff. I was at the desk most of the time, you know, once again making sure everything was live and all that, but I did have some interactions of my own on my own because nobody was down there with me most of the time. So it was interesting, and I haven't honestly told, but I don't think I told anybody but one person a little something that happened to me down there. But I also went up, they were telling everybody, the females, don't go to 202, and of course when you don't tell me to do something, I kind of go do it. So before I left, I went to 202.
He's right there.
Look at Ed. Yeah, it's right, Ed. Hey. Let's see, who is this? I can't actually, my eyes are very messed up today because of something I had done, and I can't see who that is. Anyway, hi.
Z Sun Dragon.
There you go. I'm not sure their name, but thank you for joining. But yeah, the Andrew Jackson Hotel was very cool. Of course, I went where I was told not to go because that's how I am. But I do know what the deal is with that room, and I would love to talk to Chris and them later. But I know he's wide open. I'd love to talk to them about what I experienced in there before I knew anybody else. And I didn't record it or anything. I was just kind of walking around before we left. But it was very cool. Both investigations were very cool. I know John Zaffis and Ron and Lourdes were there, and Lee, Matt, and a whole lot of folks. Like I said, Ed and his wife. And
we had kind of a really unique experience at the hotel there with John Zaffis in the room. We started off, John was with a different group in the room next door to the room we were in, and we started communicating. I broke out all my toys, as I tend to do, my tripwire, my B-pod, a bunch of other things, my flashlights, and they started playing with those, and the flashlight turned on and off a few times, the B-pod went off and on a couple times, the tripwire went off a bunch of times. And I had a spirit box going, and they started talking through that, and then Ron came in and started setting up his digital seance thing. So I went ahead and pulled all that stuff up because he said he didn't want any lights distracting anybody from it. And then John Zaffis came in, and you know, right at first we started communicating with some of the spirits in the house, and they started saying, Jenny's coming, Jenny. And then all of a sudden, Jennifer came through the door, and there she was, and that was kind of fun. And they were talking to her about the elephant and playing Go Fish and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, through the speaker, it starts saying, Ed. And I thought they were talking to me. Ed Warren came through and started bitching about his house to John Zaffis, and John's sitting there going, "What do you want me to do about it? I don't have anything to do with the house." And Ed Warren was sitting there, you know, calling them assholes and saying shit and bitch and all this other stuff. I mean, I never realized Ed Warren had that kind of vocabulary on him, but he was worked up.
John's his nephew, so he
right,
treated him like like his kid. Yeah.
Wouldn't you be upset? You spend all that time putting the protections down, keeping all these haunted objects in a safe space where they can be studied, and then just selling to some YouTubers who's not taking it as serious as they did.
There's something going on with the air conditioner at the house, and that's what got them all riled up and pissed off.
Well, they ain't taking care of the property.
Right. But anyways, it was interesting, and
that was his joy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So But then we went out into the courtyard, and I worked. I brought the tripwire out and set that up, and it's going off. And my wife started humming all around the mulberry bush, and the tripwire lights started going in circles around the fountain out there. So that was kind of fun. And I just I did a live and went up into the upstairs room where Priest and the other guy tends to hang out and got a real interesting feeling when I was up there, and that was about it for us at the Andrew Jackson.
I think everybody that went had some kind of interaction, and it was very interesting. I'm glad I got to go. Yeah.
Hi. Hey, you. How you doing? Tell her I said hi.
Rez says hi.
I told you to tell her I said hi.
Says hi too.
What?
Hi, Gwen.
Hi, Gwen. Yeah.
Throwing your heart, darling.
The dog and I
There's again.
She's getting high.
I gave the dog catnip, and then he's just laying on the floor.
Oh, so apparently she gave the cat catnip and the dog some busy butter and catnip. She gave the dog catnip, and now she's taking care of herself.
Okay.
There you go. I wish catnip worked on my dog.
Trouble.
My dog only wants human nip. Won't do nothing with catnip.
Your dog is a sweet big baby.
I know. But if I could give them catnip, it'd be a lot cheaper and easier to deal with them.
Aww.
I used to have a bunch of catnip and wouldn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Boy, but he'd eat the heck out of human nip, so we had to give that up on that. Damn dog.
Hey, don't mess with Robbie. He kept me warm during the winter.
I said that before we had meals because I had you.
Hey guys, I'm
I
glad
don't know
y'all
what
had
she
a good
said,
time.
but
Yeah.
hey, I had a blast. And because it was so much fun, I had a great time. I've already signed up for next year. It's official. I will be back in 2027. I will be speaking down there and vending. So,
Spire Paranormal will be heading down as well. I'm hoping more of the team will be able to make the trip with us, but I will definitely be there.
I will be there also doing what I did this year, going live like pretty much all the time. So I will be there also.
Yeah.
And part of the fun was the trip down.
Oh, yes. I had a blast on the way down. The morgue was interesting, staying there. But the Duff Green mansion, hands down, I want to go back.
Yeah.
I would have moved in if I could have.
Oh, yeah.
Sign me up. Oh, gorgeous. Just the energy, everything about the place. I would love to go down and actually film down there for a few days to see what comes up, what comes through. It blew my mind when it was confirmed that there was a little boy that's been documented being there by the name of Oliver. Because as I was doing my walkthrough, just videoing the place, showing everybody around, I kept feeling like an Oliver, and he's wanting to play hide and seek. Y'all know me. I'm a big kid at heart. I got no problem playing hide and seek.
Stay there.
And Oliver and little Andy were playing tag around the table.
Yeah, we were there Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
We stayed there Thursday night, and then we came in on Friday.
Okay. Because we drove all night. Let's see what night. We drove all night Wednesday night, and we got there Thursday. Okay, my days were just all together, y'all. I'll just be real.
Yeah, we left Wednesday morning. We got into Ozark, Missouri on Wednesday night. Not too late, probably about 6-7 o'clock. and we stayed
Something
at
like that.
the old Ozark morgue, and we spoke with the old mortician there, and had a good time. And my son, who's never really investigated with us, he actually joined in and had a good time doing that. He got to see the old man in action, so that was fun. And then he joined in on Thursday night too.
Your son rock.
Yeah, Evan's a good kid.
He's fucking awesome. I'd fucking hang out with him anytime.
Mm-hmm.
We were cracking jokes the whole time we were hanging out together.
Oh yeah, we had such a great time. I don't know how it was in your car, Rez, but Evan was like DJing the music the whole time, and we were singing and rocking out, and I mean it was just hands down such a fun road trip vibe, and of course we stopped off in Uranus, and of course the Uranus jokes come out and from there and everything. It was just such a great
You only have one child that's never been to Uranus.
Speaking of Uranus, I still got some of your candy here from Uranus. Still got that bag full of oddball stuff here. Want a Jolly Rancher from Uranus, anyone? That's where it come from. We ate all the fudge already, though. That was pretty tasty.
And I'm sorry to say that my bag of Bill's nuts turned into a casualty because by the time we got to New Orleans, it was so freaking hot. All those chocolate gems had fused into one giant chocolate brick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. They were feeling pretty soft when I had them out at Uranus and I was licking them. They're getting pretty soft then, so.
Let's not
I got to lick Bill's nuts next to a giant cock. I couldn't get any better than that. And if y'all want to see what we're talking about, go back to the live streams that we put out.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and Larry and I enjoyed Bill's nuts while we had our wine at the mansion.
Yeah. Damn winos.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, Gwen, you missed out some pretty crazy stuff on the road with us guys.
I did.
Poor Bonnie, she was the only female.
Oh my God, Bonnie. I felt so bad when we were in that double SD session.
Yeah, she got picked on by the ghost really bad.
Yeah.
I need to tell one of our listeners something. Charles, we're talking about road tripping to New Orleans for the Paranormal, and Rez is actually still on his way home, and they stopped at some places, and there's some just funny jokes that are not what they sound like exactly. So just bear with us. There's a place called, tell them what the Uranus is. Tell them what it is.
Yeah, Uranus Fudge Factory is in Uranus, Missouri. We stopped off at the Ozark Morgue, Historic Morgue, and then we stopped off at the Duck Green Mansion. And we were just talking about Bonnie, Rez's son's girlfriend, and how the ghosts were picking on her. And I felt so bad. There she is. Hey, Bonnie.
Poor Bonnie got picked on. Then we got my boy over there, Chupacabra.
Yeah. But we were in a double SD session, and Bonnie came down and she was dressed the way modern girls dress with her. She's getting ready for bed. She was in her jammies. She had her spaghetti straps on and stuff like that. And she came down and I think we were talking to a couple of the ladies of the house or whatever, and she came down and they started saying some very not nice things to Bonnie, and so Larry's sitting there yelling one very nice thing, And Rez starts yelling another very nice, not very nice thing, and I'm sitting there going, "Who are you talking to?" And they're like, "Her." And then and then they both start yelling "bitch" at the same time, and I'm just like, "Oh my god!" I felt awful.
They're picking on her. You know, she's sweet as pie, got a heart of gold. And for her to get picked on, especially, this is the first time that she's the morgue and the mansion was the first time she's ever been out in the field with anyone professionally doing an actual in a real setting that knew what they're doing. So for her to get picked on that way, it cracked me up. You know, but I feel bad for her.
And anybody who's ever been heavy into the investigations and whatnot, they know that things are going to come out. I mean, I've been called a fat ass. I've been called a fat bastard. I've been told that I was, a scary big dude. I'm sure Rez has been told he's a scary big dude and all that stuff.
I've been told I'm scary. I've been called an asshole. You know, that's about it. But you know what? I can own up to what they call me. Because yes, I am a lovable asshole. And I am scary. So they weren't wrong.
See, I get called crazy stuff. I just get called a witch and a whore. So
there you go. So I mean, we're all used to it. We're all used to it by now. But
see, you're very close to what she was being called.
Yeah.
I just tell them thank you.
Yeah, the craziest thing that happened. Well, actually, two other crazy things happened. We had all decided to go to bed. Rez was outside having a phone conversation with somebody and having a cigarette. And so we all climbed into our beds. Vinny was passed out, like just dead to the world in his bed. And at the foot of his bed, there was this little couch, and I had all my equipment cases on the couch. And Larry and my son Evan and I were all in our beds, and all of a sudden there was this huge bang, and basically what happened is something grabbed my camera case, my big Pelican camera case, and slammed it down on the ground so hard that it bounced, and it freaked us out. So that's one thing that happened. Another thing that happened is in the morning, Larry went to go take a shower, set out all this stuff as he does because he's a military guy. Got undressed, turned around, took one step towards the shower, and the shower door opened for him.
That was nice.
Yeah.
It was. I was thinking it was the ladies of the house going, wow, wow. Because Larry's a handsome guy.
Right.
Like, come on, big boy, get in the shower here. Let's soap you up.
It happens.
No, dude. It does. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Remember when you were...
Speaking of the hotel. Go ahead.
Do you remember when my friend Casey bought, I think, some of your earrings or something from you? Whatever she bought. And you guys were there. Well, when you guys left, a certain member, we won't talk about him. You know who I'm talking about. He visits everybody. He was pissed.
Yeah.
So my suitcase that was laying on the chair, and I had moved it and put it back on the chair. I go to the bathroom, come back out. Everything is dumped in the middle of the floor. So, and it was solid. It wasn't moving. And the haunted doll that spent the night in my room.
Are we sure? Are we sure that it was him and not little Miss Marley?
It was him because Marley was happy. She was laying
she's been known to wreck shop.
Oh no, she will mess you up. But no, Marley was good.
She'll wreck shop, yeah.
Yeah, she was laying on my bed. She was covered up like a princess, watching TV. She good. No, I come out of the bathroom and all my crap and I was like, because I'd already packed. Yeah. So I had a few words, and I said I got to get up early in the morning. I'm exhausted. Leave us alone.
One of our new friends from Seattle, it was first time coming out to New Orleans, she was upstairs in her room after we got done with all our talking and all that. And she had some little kid come up and scream in her ear when she was trying to sleep. Woke her right up. And I'm like, well, I got a spirit box down here. No, I don't want to mess with it. But she's like, she normally sleeps with headphones in, listens to noise. Well, she dozed off without them, got woke right up with some child's voice screaming in her ear, and I thought that was unique. Me personally, I had no issues with the hotel. So
I didn't have any issues in our room, but down at my booth, I had my my Surface tablet set up with the Phasma box software, and I had my V-Pod set up and a couple K2 meters going, and the K2 meters were like going like this, like crazy all day long. The V-Pod kept going off like crazy. My haunted trigger object device from Vortex Ghost Gear was going off like crazy, and that Phasma box, they just kept yelling at me and yelling at everybody that was coming by, and like people would walk by and they sit there and they look at that thing and they'd go, "Is that a recording?" I said, "No, that's live. They're yelling at you." They're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
So the con room was pretty active, but yeah, we didn't have any issues up in our room at all.
Yeah, I didn't have nothing. Usually when I go to bed, I turn that open sign off and they leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Very rarely do I get bugged in the middle of the night. But yeah, freaking the town itself, New Orleans, man. Talk about a freaking bubble vortex that's there.
Oh yeah.
I remember coming across the bridge, and all I could feel was all the missing people, all the ones that had been dropped down and hidden down there. But as soon as you come into the town, my head was spinning.
Yeah.
And it took me until like midnight to actually get my stuff recentered and ready to do what we're gonna do. And it don't take me that long to recenter ever.
Yeah, I told you.
So that was a trip. That really was. And honestly, leaving NOLA, we probably got 5-10 minutes out of NOLA, and I was like, someone took a 50-pound weight off my shoulders. It was a very unique experience coming in and leaving.
Yeah. I mean, when I do investigations and things like that, I've got a bunch of stainless steel rings that I wear for protection. Because crystals, they don't do anything for me. It's got to be the hard steel for protection. And I had at one point, because I put my rings on the morning that we left the mansion, because I knew that it was going to hit me as soon as I got into town if I didn't have them on. And I actually took the rings off when I went to take a shower, and I started feeling loopy, like I was stoned, and all discombobulated and whatnot. And then as soon as I put my rings back on, I was fine, and I never took them off again until we left. So I mean, that if you even got a little bit of sensibility, that town will affect you.
Oh yeah,
Totally. Now, we had vampires even at the camp, which I thought was pretty cool. Was it Sebastian? Is it his name?
Father Sebastian.
Father Sebastian. If he's there next year, which I'm pretty sure he probably will, I'm getting a set of fangs, man. I've wanted a set of fangs for the last 30 years. And, the Halloween ones they don't do it.
Order them ahead of time and he can deliver them to you.
Yep. I seen the ones he did for Brandon Cooper. They're phenomenal looking. They're legit. So I'm definitely going to have to get a hold of them. I'm going to have a set for next year made. It's well worth a couple $100, But then I got to thinking about this. I'm like, I'm Mohican. I'm a rare bloodline. I wonder if they want some of my exotic blood, But then I thought, well, I got all this man-made medication in me now. My blood's probably ruined.
Thank you. He's just telling us good night. And he
I
liked
don't
and
know who that
subscribed. I
is.
appreciate it. If you're not like and just subscribe, please do
Okay.
to all of us. Just that would be great.
Yes, please like, share, and subscribe to the All Access Network. Like, share, subscribe to Red Road Paranormal. Like, share, subscribe to Spire.
Nancy,
hey,
Kelly.
Nancy.
Hey, everyone.
We're good. We're all exhausted from New Orleans, honey.
Yeah.
So I'll be seeing Nancy, I believe we discussed in October sometime.
Go.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah. But and of course, I get home and get a little bit of rest, and then I wake up and the wife's got a bunch of little projects for me to do, and got to empty out the car. But
it's going
plus,
a little smack you going, honey-do list.
But and now, of course, we've got 2 investigations we've got coming up in the next couple of weeks that we've got to get ready for, because they're big investigations. One of them is tied to an event that we've got going on in October. We're doing the ghost walks out of the Genesee Theater, which is going to be huge. You know, they actually just started posting the ads for that today. So
cool.
Got lots of stuff going on. So you know, we no rest for the wicked. We're full bore ahead, and you know, preparing for the next couple of months, because we've got all kinds of events. We're doing a thing out at the Watseka Courthouse again with Graveside Paranormal in September.
Guys, get with them. Go to the Watseka Courthouse. I went last year. I was there for Halloween with them. Awesome place to investigate. Will not let you down. You know, I enjoyed it very much so. So get with them. Go check it out.
Yeah.
So what other events you got coming up, Ed?
Oh gosh. So we've got the Watseka Courthouse. We've got the Genesee Theater, as I said. Where we've got Days of the Dead in November. We'll be out there for the Cryptid Convergence group with Tribe 3 Productions. You know, that the Days of the Dead is the big horror convention that they do all over the place, and they had to cancel the Days of the Dead in the spring, and so they're going to be there out in November. So it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a good party. All the horror actors will be out there, and stuff like that. So that's going to be a great time. And then I don't think we've got anything set up for December yet, so I might actually get some rest.
Yeah, right.
I take a month off once in a while.
Right. So
what you got?
What do you got coming up?
Well, let's see.
You first, ladies first. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I've been home. I don't even know how long because I'm lost. I will be leaving to go to Deep South Deep South Paracomic-Con on Thursday night, Thursday night. That's all weekend, and then I've got something in Wisconsin in September. I'm trying to go to Maine, and I'm going to New York for a surprise, and Michigan for a surprise. So
nice.
Lots of busy stuff. Plus, I got some other stuff that I haven't confirmed yet. So, but I'm a little bit busy. Plus all the network stuff, and it's wide open.
You want to see some beads? I got some beads right here. Got my pirate beads.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
That's cool.
I saved me a couple of beads. I got some green and purple ones in my bag somewhere. I had to save some. But first, what I got going on, as you're asking, Glenn, let's see. Tomorrow night, I'll be in Cicero, Illinois, investigating a haunted church, spiritualist church, evangelical church. And then, let's see, after that, I have September, end of September, I'm heading out to Mass Paracon. I have a couple of places that me and Jamie Lynn are going to investigate along the way out and on the way back. I have two private cases I'm working on right now that I'll be working on in the meanwhile. And then in October, I'm going to Nebraska. I've been honored by the Winnebago tribe of Nebraska to come out there and speak to their youth and their tribal members about Bigfoot and my experiences and my theories with that, with the whole situation. So that I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, I love doing the cons. I love doing investigation, but an opportunity to speak to the youth and hopefully inspire one of them to follow in similar footsteps or to inspire them to know that they can do whatever they want. That's big to me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
that's cool. We all seem like we're a little bit busy. So.
I would, I would like all of us tonight to say a prayer for Shane and his family. You know, he's a member of our All Access Network family. He ain't doing so hot, guys. So please, we need everyone to pray because we all know that the more that pray together, the stronger it is. And this family needs our help, guys. So please, 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 I beg you, pray for Shane and his family.
Yep, please do.
You know, this is a real tough time that they're going through. You know, and it's going to affect all of us at the network, on top of his family too, because he's part of our family. You know, we all love him. So, with that being said, what else you guys want to talk about tonight?
Let's see. Down and Dirty is asking where we're out of. I'm out of South Carolina. Thank you, Kimmy.
I'm off Stockbridge, Muncie Indian Reservation.
There you go, Ed.
I'm smack dab right in the middle of Chicago and Milwaukee. I live right along the Chicago or the Illinois-Wisconsin border, just close enough to smell the cheddar curtain.
The cheddar curtain.
You gotta love cheese curds, baby.
Hey, I had cheese curds for the first time last year, and I like them.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Be like,
you know, I used to be one of you fibs. Remember that now. I'm technically a transplant, but I used to be a fib. So, and if y'all don't know what a fib is, it's a effing Illinois bastard. So, I used to be one.
Wait. How are you from South Carolina? Anybody never heard of cheese? I had heard of them, but I'd never had real cheese curds until I went to Wisconsin. And Christina Bloom, I got my first one with her. They were fried, and then I got some with Rez, and they were just out of the fridge. So I don't know the difference. How do you explain that? But both of them were good.
She's had the squeaky cheese and the deep fried cheese.
Yep.
Because you know when they're fresh off the counter, they squeak still when you eat them. That's the best way to have them. Yes. If they're not squeaking, you don't want them. If they ain't squeaking, that's when you deep fry them.
Brats.
You know what's even better, Gwen?
What?
I give you a little trick. Put a little butter in the pan and drop that cheese curd in there and fry the cheese curd like you would an egg.
If you're
brown it on one side, flip it, brown it again. Oh.
I'm hungry.
If you're ever in Kenosha, Wisconsin, which is right along the Wisconsin southern border,
I know where it is.
Yeah. The Brat Stop.
Okay.
Yep.
Brat Stop is the premier place for brats and cheese and beer, and they usually have some good bands in there.
Okay.
That's the place to stop. And then a little bit farther up the road is the Mars Cheese Castle.
Stop in there. I've been going to Mars for years.
Rez, put it on my list. Yeah. I'll be up there sometime this year. Well, actually a couple of times, but I have to put it on my list because usually I stay for a little while, just to make it a good trip.
Yeah, well, that's down by the Chicago border. When we went on Walkabout, we passed both of them places.
I
So,
thought they sounded
and a little unknown fact about the Broad Stop. That is where the band Cheap Trick got their big start.
Yep.
You know, after they played the Broad Stop, they freaking skyrocketed. You know, that place has made bands in the past. It is a local landmark for Kenosha.
Jesus.
What's that?
Tell him what she said.
Read it. I can't read it, guys. Come on.
Okay, Nancy says,
eat a brat, shit a brat.
There you go.
There you go.
It
happens.
Originally from Tennessee.
All right.
No. I got Southern down. Don't worry.
Yeah, you Southern Spice all day long.
I got told this weekend. I was in the bar, let's just say, having a couple, and this man says, "So where are you from?" I said, "South Carolina." He says, "Damn, you more Southern than we are down here in Louisiana."
Yeah, I thought you were going to be telling people you're from Canada.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that to come out.
I almost did, but I had Gabby came to visit, and that's all. That's all.
That happens.
Yep. I saw you after Gabby came to visit. Yep.
You did.
It was interesting.
I recognized her.
Yeah, I knew you did. It was true.
It was.
Ed, if I ever drink tequila, there's a friend of mine that comes to town, and her name is Gabby. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But
she was very talkative, very spicy.
Very spicy. But you got to go look on my profile because I shared a picture of me, and I had my hand up like this, and it had Bourbon Street. It's a really cute picture. So y'all go to my profile, look at it. It's really cute.
Okay. I definitely will.
Go look because it is very cute. We had a great time, y'all. And I'll be real with you. I went to Gettysburg the weekend before, and it was great. Last weekend was great in New Orleans, and I got Alabama this weekend coming, and I'm more out.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I had a little thing done today, and it's going to help my back, but I can't feel my legs, so that's weird. But it's okay. I'm going to wash clothes tomorrow.
I can't feel my legs, but that's for other reasons.
There you go. We all
all of a sudden I'm sneezing all over the place.
New Orleans did that to most of us, too.
Yeah.
Ed, you're allergic to bullshit, that's all.
I didn't know it was a national. I am so far behind, Nancy. I'm just
happy National Night Out. Well, we out.
I'm not out. I'm at home. I'm staying here.
Oh, is that tonight?
I guess. Thank you for telling me.
Me and the kids, we out.
So National Night Out is a national thing that they do right before school starts up for families to get out and have some fun. It's real big in the community here in Avon Township and Lake County, Illinois.
Let me shout out to Nathaniel and Morgan. Hey guys, we're sitting here talking about the trip to New Orleans.
What's up, y'all?
We are wiped out, exhausted, but we had a great time. And
Oh,
I forget.
Seeing Morgan, that reminds me.
Up there in Avon.
Seeing Morgan, that reminds me. Because it's where I met her. They've already booked Broadhead Manor next June for the Broadhead Beard Brawl 2.
Yep.
It's going to be that first weekend.
I'll be there.
June. Yeah, I know, I do, Nathaniel. I have actually joined the Renegade Beard Club. I'm in the Illinois chapter. Just recently became a patch member, and hopefully going to become a member of the board for the Illinois chapter. But if you're in Wisconsin or Illinois, or even if you're not, first weekend in June, come out to the Broadhead Beard Ball. We're gonna have beard contests, and they're going to have public investigations, and it's going to be a great time.
Yep, I'm coming.
Anything at Broadhead is a great time. Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there this year. You know what? I might enter the goatee competition since no one did last year. Heck, I could have won, but I didn't think about it. I didn't even realize you guys had a goatee competition.
I said to you, you should enter. I'm going to enter, and mine's going to be totally different this year. So.
Yeah. Last year you looked like Hagrid.
Oh, no, wait. Yes.
Cousin It.
Cousin It, and what you said. Yes.
Hagrid.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be different next year, but hopefully it'll be. Anyway, hopefully I won't have to have surgery again right before that. That kind of, yeah, I will be there. I think we all will be there. That kind of
sucked.
It did, but you know what? That's okay. I came anyway. I said I was coming. I made it.
There you go.
I'm getting better. So that's cool. I'm going to get through my season, and it'll be all good.
And they have so much work going on at Broadhead right now. They got the roofs fixed, filled up, so there's no more water leaks. They've been painting all the different rooms. Ron and Phil are currently turning the band room above the stage into a theater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A lot of work going on at Broadhead. Down and Dirty, I can't remember who that is, and I probably should, but I can't really see the picture. They were asking, StreamYard is not what's doing it sometimes, especially if we have somebody that's on their phone. Glitches. I call them gremlins, so it's all good. But the goatee competition, it is at Broadhead Manor at the Bearded Brothers Brawl, and that's how you sign up. You go. You buy a ticket. You go. You enter. I think it's like $20. I'm not sure what it'll be next year, but it's fun. It's for charity, and it's very cool. We all enjoyed it. So.
Yep. Yeah, hands down, it's a blast. It's a fun time.
It is.
I normally go to any chance that they do anything at Broadhead, I go to Bend. And to be honest with you, I think if I go next year, I might buy a table just so I got somewhere to sit, because I'm there to have a good time. I don't normally sell anything at Broadhead. It's hanging out with family, friends, and just taking it in. Not to mention all the lovely spirits there that I've known now for years. They interact with us, when we're there.
Yep.
So.
All right, guys. What else we got to go? Or how long you got to go before you're gonna be home, Rez?
For tonight's stop, we're 4.5 hours away, I believe. So we probably should start cutting this a little bit shorter than normal, so we get back on the road, because we had to stop in one spot. If I would have had better cell service, we'd be doing this driving down the road. But it was getting kind of patchy where I could get good service. I didn't want to risk, losing it. So we pulled over for this little break. So, you guys got any last words you want to say?
Just check in on the on the group chat when you make it to wherever you're going to tonight.
Oh, we'll do.
Okay.
So
and, hopefully Larry's doing all right after his car accident, and we'll check in with him a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yep. Prayers for Larry. Prayers for Shane. Only thing I can say, guys, keep on watching the live streams that I'm doing, because I want you all to get out and live your life. Get out and live your dreams. Don't just dream your life away like I did for the first 40 years of my life. I'm finally getting out and living my dreams. You should too. It's too short, guys. Don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah. All right, guys, and stay tuned.
Other than that,
in Alabama, so stay tuned to that also.
All right.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Cosplay and everything.
Thank you all for jumping on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You didn't know I was
I got to see this. I'll be tuning in. No, I didn't know you were dressing up.
I'm gonna dress up. I'll be doing Victorian or masked ball. Can't remember which one, but I'm trying to do Xena, but the costume I have not found yet. So there may be some kind of
I'll tell you what. This is what you do. I got a costume for you. Get your beard out and go as an Ewok.
No.
Yeah, come on. You make a cute little Ewok. You're about the right size.
Yeah, I am short. But no, there has to be cosplay to be entered.
Just grow your hair out, get yourself a hobby horse, and go as Lady Godiva.
Why did you like me to grow this stuff out, man?
She didn't catch what I
said. Already grown out.
I'm leaving that over there. But yes, if you guys have any ideas, I can't find a Xena costume that looks real that can get here in time. So any ideas, drop it in my messenger because I am trying to find something. But I will be at the masked ball also, so you'll get to see me a little different than you usually do because Southern Spice likes to be comfortable. But I can be bougie when I have to. So.
All right. If you need a mask,
also,
for a masquerade, I make leather masks.
Well, I actually have a couple that I can breathe in that are like 4 masquerade balls that I'm going to use, but I'll take you up on it next year.
Okay.
Yep, I sure will.
So, also, guys, I debuted a new tool down in NOLA. All right, I have light up pendulums now. So, if you're interested in it,
I got one.
Yes. Betty Negri, Sam Beltrusis, they both came and got them, used them during the seances, or bragging the next day about how nice it was to be able to sit in the darkness and still be able to see what you're doing without having to turn the light on and ruin the ambience of what you're doing. So, Generation 1's out right now. I have a few left. Contact me on Facebook Messenger if you want one. If not, freaking what should I call it? Wait till Generation 2 comes out there and get fancier. But I hate to tell you, the fancier they get, the price is going to get a little more intense. So, but either way, it's a good buy. Yep. And it's a permanent part of your tool case. You know, the batteries are in it. You can change the batteries in them. They light up bright. They're easy to use. So, and I hope yours works great for you. I hope you bond with that and it gives you all the right answers.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to using it.
That's all I got to say.
All right. Somebody was asking, are we all heading out? No. Myself and some of my friends are going to Deep South. But the guys, they're not going to get to go. They just made a trip to New Orleans, so I don't think they'll come back to Alabama this year at least. But it's a lot of fun in Alabama, so just check me out this weekend. And the boys, they'll have some stuff coming up. Check them out too.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah. Tune in every week. You'll know what I'm doing. So I usually keep you guys updated on where I'm going, what I'm doing. Keep an eye on Facebook for anything that's impromptu. Heck, if there's anyone hosting any conventions out there that wants a 6 foot, 300-pound native to come out and talk to you and show you my ways of what I do and talk about how I do things that's different than the norm, reach out. I'm cheap. I like to travel, so I make it very easy and cheap for you guys to bring me out. So, but we're just about at the top of the hour, guys. We actually filled it. So, but
all right.
I want to thank you guys for coming on tonight. I know we're all drug out, tired, and wore out. I want to thank my son here who's done most of the driving. I know he's pretty beat up and wore out and wants to get stationary. Glenn says thank you.
Tell him I said thank you. I know he can't hear me.
So,
thank you, Vinny.
Give me a thumbs up. And thank you for Miss Bonnie back there, wherever you are. Wave out. All right. Yep. Hide in the back seat. So, and all you that support us on all our shows and that come out and see us at these Paracons, thank you. We would not be able to do this if it wasn't for you guys. So I got love for all of you.
Oh yeah. I can't do it as good, but mine looks weird.
Yeah, I have these big meaty hands. I can't.
It's my arm right now, so.
The arthritis isn't so bad that I can't do that. Give it another year or two. I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
All right. Keep it spooky, y'all. We'll see you next time around.
All right. You ready to take us out?
Yep. Take us out of here, Gwen.
Good night, guys.
Night.